What's up, man? I'm Amos Miller. What's up, man? My name is Amos Miller and I teach music production at SAS. What's up, man? My name is Amos Miller. I teach music production at SAS. And my hobbies, man, I have an 11-year-old son, so chasing him around. I love to play basketball when I'm not playing music, and I love to teach kids music. So I started making music when I was 5 years old, playing piano by ear. And at that point, I was like, oh, okay, music comes to me naturally. I've been making beats since I was like 11. After I started putting piano on the tracks, I would put my piano on one track and then I would sing on the other track. I was super into hip-hop. I grew up in Madrona here in Seattle. I went to Garfield and Meany and a bunch of public schools in the central area, so I was exposed to like hip-hop and R&B, and so I instantly was like, how did they make those beats? Like, what's up with like Soul to Soul as a group from the 80s and all this stuff. Then I would just start putting my little hip-hop beats on the tracks, and on my first album I put a little sample of me playing when I was 11. Yeah, growing up around this area, I started being a rapper, and I was good at rap, like I can rap, but you had to have street credibility when I was coming up, and so people knew me because I was from the neighborhood and stuff, but I wasn't hardcore, and so I had a rough rap career, man. It was hilarious. Like, I got booed off the stage, you know, like it was really hard to try to compete because I'm not a hardcore cat, like I'm not like that or whatever. So it took me a really long time to realize, like, oh, it's okay. I can play piano, I can sing, I can rap if I want to, but I don't have to be like the next Eminem. I should try to find who I am, what's my sound, instead of trying to compete in something that I'm just not built for. I started doing stuff for kids, teaching kids at Rotary Boys and Girls Club down the street on 19th Avenue. Shout out Patrick Carter and all the people that put me on. And then from there, I worked with this amazing spoken word artist called Laura Peace Kelly to develop a hip-hop workshop that attempted to empower kids to have a positive message or something authentic. It doesn't even have to be positive, hopefully it is, but it's just more about authentic, like come with something real and spit your truth instead of just kind of repeat what you hear back on the internet or on the radio or whatever. And from that, a lot of positive things started happening for me in my career, because then I found my voice. I was aligned with my purpose. You know, I was on earth doing what I had to do. Guys. Look at this productivity.
Hi. We're singing. We got this song.
Alright, let's hear it.
Oh.
Okay, come on. Are you ready to sing?
I'll sing.
Maybe just sing your song.
We only wrote down little notes.
To write some nice lyrics about his bad
Let's see. Amos gave me your paper.
Yes! Keep going. That's the direction. We just broke through. That's it. I need 4 lines.
Oh, bye.
Not about Amos and giving you paper. About your reality when you said, what did you say? That was so sad. Hard today.
You said that he doesn't take showers.
Yeah.
I did not say that. You said that.
No, what you said.
What I said was coming from my brain.
No, from your heart.
From my heart.
And your soul.
From my toes.
Your toes. It was a breakthrough. If I can get that kid to sing like that, we are in the game, sir. We are in the game.
Did you end up, I heard from some people you did some professional producing.
Yeah.
So how did you start to do that? How did you get your name out there?
Yeah. So my homegirl Hollis Wong Ware, who I'm going to actually have come talk to SAS at some point, she's a Chinese American spoken word artist, singer, working with Ben Macklemore's name is Ben, and he
Sorry, what?
Macklemore. So Macklemore's from Capitol Hill, right over down the street, and he was there's a group called Blue Scholars. There's a guy named Gabriel Teodros. There was this kid Macklemore who nobody knew but was hella fresh, and everybody was just rocking together. And they were like the kids that were like 8 years younger than us, and I just thought it was super positive. So it was a really good look and a good time of my life. And so I produced for Gabriel, and he was friends with Macklemore, so he put Macklemore on the track, and then I didn't like Macklemore's verse. So I didn't put Macklemore's verse on the album, bro. That hurt my whole career. Like, I still joke with him about that. So Macklemore opened up for Blue Scholars on their tour, and he totally blew up, and he just turned into this huge pop star who he is today. And Hollis was working with Macklemore on his album, and she just needed a place to record a hook for one of his songs. And so I worked behind SAS. There's a little yellow house with a studio. It's right, literally that's how I got this job. And Hollis and Ben and Ryan Lewis and I all wrote the song Wings that is on one of his albums in that studio across the street. Yep. We wrote the thing for Wings right there, right on that little thing. I'll show you. So we were just right here. It was hella nice out. And they came through. We just wrote it right there.
Oh.
She had like a poem that she
Is this a house right here?
Yeah. And then it's like that's where the label's offices were back in the day. It's like a record label. I think I kind of iced myself out when I didn't put him on the verse back in the day. So like me and him are cool, but we just I text him and we're friends and stuff like that. And yeah, he's a really positive dude. Underneath all the fame and all that stuff, he's really good people. Like really.
That's cool. What do you see in the youth here at SAS?
The potential.
Yeah. And what do you really aim to do with the youth as a teacher? And the people.
Yeah, so I feel really fortunate to be in this community at SAS. I feel very, very grateful to be able to come to work, man, and inspire you guys to make beats and to sing your true voice, find your true voices and sing songs that are honest and be yourself. That's my job. You gotta be kidding, right? And so I feel very fortunate to have started this program here. And Paris was one of my students, and we actually went to the White House with the group of kids that he rapped in 2010. So the idea, though, hiring Paris and growing this program is to have the opportunity to work with kids and make music and inspire and be inspired by somebody breaking out of their shell and then being themselves in a music context. Somebody told me once that there's no higher form of living than to inspire. And so it's a dream, man. I get to come in here, I put this curriculum together with Fred Strong and Michael Cruz and some other people, and then I just come in and I'm like, yo, our job today is to find out who Dylan is and how he can express himself through music.
Yeah.
It's amazing. The goal is to have each kid find a strength through music inside of themselves, of being themselves, and just being like, man, well, this is just who I am.
And that's actually really well said. This is a great interview.
I finally did something that's well said. I'd be talking too much in these dang interviews.
This is almost this entire thing. You said pretty much what's up.
Today is a special Friday, everyone. It's Amos's birthday, so we're all famous. Amos, a great happy birthday. Alright, straight on the keys.
Just do something and I'll make it fit. Just make it fit.
Ready? Ready, everyone? Try to spell it.
Happy birthday.
Hey, alright.
Don't make me cry.
Happy birthday.
Sing it, girl.
To you.
Best present ever.
Happy birthday, dear Amos.
you guys. You guys are too kind. I'm 47, baby. Let's go. It's my lucky number. Oh, nice. It's my lucky number. Thank you. You guys are too sweet. This is really starting to happen, this program. I'm so honored to have you guys as my students. Super emotional. But there's so many opportunities for us to bring this vibe now that we're starting to really click and link together, and we bring that into space. We bring that into dynamic. We go into the world and we show them what we do. Have a wonderful rest of your guys' day.
Thanks.
You're like, yeah, chemistry or hang out with music. So I need everybody in here to leave. We have an 8th grader class coming in here. I appreciate you all, respect you all, but you got to go.